welcome to PapastachePop. So I'm super excited to be telling you about my 100 Blues Rock Licks DVD coming out this week. And I'm gonna give one away for free. All you gotta do is click that link down below, leave a comment in the description, and I will send one no matter where you are worldwide to you at no charge. Just because I love all you guys out there. You're amazing. So I want to, give back to you for free. But it's going to have 8 jam tracks, different styles of music, and I'm going to show you how to solo over each style of music using the same scale. So all you got to learn is major and minor pentatonic. We're going to throw them together. And then I'm going to teach you how to solo melodically over all 8 jam tracks, all different styles of music, from classic, psychedelic rock, funk, country, you name it, it's on there, and you will be playing in all styles with one scale. It's going to be awesome. So let's learn a rhythm style that's on the DVD, and don't forget the link below, and I'll send you one for free. All right, let's check it out. Alright, so check this out. We're going to do a little rhythm. I totally go over this in the DVD, this style, right? Whether it's R&B. I don't know who came up with it first. It's a lot of R&B music. Hendrix uses it a lot. It's this really awesome style. Works both over major and minor chords. But right now, I'm going to show you, let's just take like a 1-4-5 blues progression in major, A major, and I'll show you some tricks that you can use to get this style in your belt. Now, don't forget, it's all on the DVD in depth, but this is like a little whoosh, snidbit. All right, so we have an A major chord. Now, in this particular shape, there's so much that we can do, okay? Now, what I'm going to start with is I want you to visualize if we're playing here. This would lead us to be able to play a major pentatonic. Okay? Now, if you don't know that, that's okay. But what I'm going to tell you is that what I'm about to do falls into that scale pattern. Okay? So if I'm in A major here, position 3 of that A major pentatonic is right here behind the chord. So I'm on the 5th fret and the 7th fret, but position 3 of A major is right here. It's 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 9. Then we got 6, 9. Okay? And then from there, it's not going to matter because we're not using it in this particular instance. But we are going to use these notes. Okay? And that totally outlines that chord. Now, I'll do something like that where I'll hit the top part of the chord and then maybe slam the bottom, and then I'll start my riff. Now what I did there was I took the A note itself and I slid up into that position 3 of A major pentatonic, and I went 7 to 9, jumped down to the 7th fret on the D, back up to the 9th fret. Now what I'm going to do is what's called a double stop, and I'm going to hit 2 notes at the same time. It's going to be in those same frets we just used. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the A and the D together, and I'm going to hammer on just the A string, but I want the D string to ring, so we really got to round this finger. And I just hit those 2 notes, hammer on, and pull off. Okay? So it's, or I hit it twice. Right? So we got, and then I'm going to go up here to the E string, hammer on 7 to 9. Now, we can do the exact same thing with the D chord. A whole step above the last fret, right? So if we're on 5 and 7 here, we can use 7 and 9 on the A, D, and G strings, okay? I'll just change the riff up a little bit, but the same concept applies. 5, slide up 7 to 9. Okay, so I went. Same idea, but instead of hammering on and pulling off, I'm going to pick those. I'm going to hammer on, but then I'm going to pick the double stop on the D and G 7th fret again, and I'm going to come back to the 9th fret of the A. So we got. Okay, then I'm just going to jump down to E, right? I'm going to keep this in open position. I'm going to hammer on from the minor third to the major third, so that's open G. And I'm going to pick the high E. So 1st fret, hammer on, G string. And then I'm going to come back to the A. Okay? Now, I went down here to hit the E, but I can do the same thing I just did on the D on E major. Same thing. So we can literally take these 3 major chords and apply that same concept. Whole step up from the chord, the 3 first strings. So for on A, I have the E, A, and D strings I can use. If I move down a set of strings, I'm on the A, D, and G, I can use 7 and 9 on those. If I moved it up to E here, I could use 9 and 11 on the A, D, and G. So I could just go. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is, when I come back to this one, I'm going to do the Hendrix approach, where he uses his thumb to get the root note. Now this is pretty tough for a lot of people. What I'll say is a lot of people try to put their thumb flat like this and try to do it, and it's really cumbersome with your hand. If you use the side of your thumb, right, more this part of the fleshier thumb, it's a lot easier because then it's more natural of a grip for your hand. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that same thing we did up here, but on the higher strings. I'm going to do the B and E string, and I'm going to hammer on from 5 to 7. Okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump up to the G and B. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that thumb there, and I'm going to use 4th fret of the G, 5th fret of the B. And I'm going to use my 3rd finger to hammer on G, 4 to 6. Okay? So. And then I'm going to come back kind of and do some of those lower riffs again. Or. Right? So we go. So we got. Okay, now I'm going to slide in with my 3rd finger on the A string. And I'm going to go 7 to 9 on the A, D7, A9. Okay? So. Right? I'm grabbing the root note right there with my pinky on the D string 7th fret. Then I'm going to slide up on the A string, and now I'm going to do the D and G. Okay, so I've hammered on to the D string while letting the G7 go. Go to the A string. Then I'm going to do the same thing up a group of strings. So it's. Now I'm going to slide from 9 to 7 on the E. Okay, so we got. So when I go 7 to 9, it's not, it's more like a slide. So you're sliding as you pick it. So you don't want it to go. You want it to go. And you're going to hear that style in all sorts of music. They do it in R&B, they do it in country. Hendrix has some of the most famous songs ever totally using that concept. It's amazing, right? So we got. Alright, so check that out. Again, it's the same thing over each chord. You got this incorporated in your playing today. And I promise, once you start, this will set the fever. I mean, this has been a lifelong addiction at this point for me for this style. I love it. So check it out. Go back and check out some of those R&B records. They got the raddest guitar playing you'll ever hear in your life. Yes! Way to go. Now don't forget the link below. If you want it for free, you gotta click. That is your trick to getting it. I can't think. I lost it. I had a rhyme flowing and just whoosh, out the window. Anyways, click it. I'll send you one for free. It's going to be awesome. I wanted to give a big thank you out there to all 70,000+ of you on this channel. Don't forget Papastache 102. There's another, like 50-something thousand friends over there. So, you guys mingle, join hands, jam together, united. And don't forget, if you like what you see, to post it far and wide. Twitter, Pinterest, all the other little emblems down there that I have no idea what they are, but I know they're social media, so just click, 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 and send them out, and I would be super stoked. That'd be like a thank you from you to me. You guys are amazing. Keep it positive, keep it fun, keep it lighthearted. Learn guitar, and let's all have a worldwide freaking awesome jam session. I'll catch you next time.